to the night behind my back. One thing about that karma, she coming back. If you keep close. Nowadays,
she's sleeping,
cousin. Snake your homies out cause everybody back though, but everybody black though. I let the catch up, used to off the. No, I hope I didn't purchase.
Her husband is sleeping then?
Can't do no jewelry duty. Internet and alter the do a different game now. I don't rap about I let his name now. Shame how they blackball Kane, they scratch my name out. I pushed it longer than I expected to get my name hot. They want to take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati, touch big rabbit, streets need a. I got all of them leeches away from around me. You ain't rich enough to get me hit. Go up the bounty. Spit some cheese. I seen.
He has dreads.
I'm hugging them EMTs. Turn the Stevie Wonder. You ain't seen. Youngers on the Mando. This routine. Delta 88 with a cool knot in my tube socks. Now I push the goons through the boondocks in the penthouse in the city. My pops told them free my G-weed up. Let the whoops out. You feel my energy. They gon' remember me. They never had a friend like me. Your enemy, my enemy. Lambo crashed the whip and got placed in both shoulders. If he didn't live through that accident, could have been over. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
They want to take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati. Straight off the like Christopher Maltasani, and it hurt my heart to hurt you, but streets need a yeah. I don't have keys, get a hobby. She ain't working, and you ain't got a wife, that you got a. I got all of them leeches away from around me. The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey. Yeah.
Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ben Simmons' shooting has always been a topic of concern since he came into the league. Doc Rivers said, I don't want him to play thinking about shooting a jump shot. I want him to play downhill, get in the paint, make plays, and get to the free throw line. He's a great player. I'm going to give him the keys and let him be free. Guys?
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Out of the wings for McCollum and Powell. And it's Smith in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, we've got Randall. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George. Then there's John Morant. And it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now here's McCollum. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the 76ers with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And Smith gets double teamed. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Oh, amazing to see someone go from unrecruited to potential MVP someday. That's been John Morant's trajectory.
Now, here's Nurkic. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Over Randall. Nurkic can't hit. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 9 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Iverson missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Smith for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catching fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Trying to get open is Randall, and it's Morant missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Morant drives in, lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
There's Morant following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And finished off by Morant.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Covington in the corner. Lots of room. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Leonard kicks to George. Now here's Morant for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for George. Brown comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Iverson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
And Curry has it in the corner. And there's the pass to Simons. Powell against Randall. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the 76ers on the break. Fires the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Morant's got 19 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Zeller. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant.
Oh, goodness! That was
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Oh, you is?
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Curry after the Sixers pick up 2. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Second chance shot. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Harden outside from deep. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Zeller. Back to Powell. The 15-footer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown, good.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers.
So you say you watching me, guys?
Between
So
his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Nance. He's out there with Curry. Cody Zeller out there with Isaiah Thomas. And it's Simons in at the 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. Enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
The 76ers leading by 18. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Curry passes to Thomas. Can't get it to fall. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Harden hits the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Now Randall following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 11 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To stop the run, it's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from George. Iverson against Nance. The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kept everybody in the mix. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so here's Portland after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're not having much success at all right now.
There's a blow.
Kevin, I would
They got
shuffle
15
the
out of
lineup
45.
if I were their coach a little bit, just to try to find something that works.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A different look now for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Dennis Smith in for Thomas. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the basket by Lillard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Powell. Following the score by Damian Lillard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Now, here is Smith. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
McCollum against Iverson. Inside, here's Nurkic. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his... Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Iverson against McCollum. From the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
To the middle. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Covington. Smith's got 5 now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Iverson missing. The Trailblazers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Covington finds McCollum.
What, you want me to do the Kyle?
Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, the young fella is going to the hoop. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open look.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Jones. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. He had 23 points and 5 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
I love you.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Julius Randle is out there with Paul George. Then it's Morant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Iverson in at the 2-guard spot.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
It's Morant with the drive.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
All free throws good from Morant. Trailblazers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Smith. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. He gets it in there.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Smith against Morant. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Leonard. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. From deep, Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the inside, Covington. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Passes it to Nurkic. Over Randle. Nurkic can't hit.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And they double up Morant. Randle dishes to Morant. Shoots over Powell. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Portland. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got 11 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Smith feeling it out a bit. Back to Powell. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Iverson, no luck. Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. And the dunk by Powell.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Morant against Smith. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 3 to shoot. No good on that one. Randle with some nice D. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. it's Morant. Had time on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Leonard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dennis Smith Jr.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Simmons checked in for George. Jaylen Brown comes in for Julius Randle. James Harden, he's checked in for Iverson. And Lillard subbed in for John Morant.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Lillard attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Simons, the pass to Thomas. And another 3 for Portland.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Simmons finds Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Curry looking around. Over to the left wing. Here's Zeller. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Brown, good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Thomas against Lillard. Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely. A 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Philadelphia with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Tony Snell, Cody Zeller out there with Nance. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Simons in at the shooting guard.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
And the pass to Harden. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Zeller passes to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Yeah, you know, in Cody Zeller, I think they've got a guy who does all the little things like making good, smart passes and creating open shots for others.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
They double him with Simmons. Teardrop shot. Leonard with the steal.
Yeah.
Brown outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden kicks to Walker. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Harden. And Greg, a lot of...
Oh. And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Zeller. Bounce pass, Thomas. And there's the try. Count that bucket.
Well, I like seeing Thomas attack the lane. I mean, he's a superb penetrator and finds a lot of ways to score at the rim.
And Harden with the stuff.
Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny. Facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Down low, here's Simon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finisher.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Leonard against Zeller. He dishes it to Snell. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Zeller.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's Simons. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Ja Morant.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
2 points, that one goes.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the 76ers. Simmons finds Walker. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Walker.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Yeah, I want to watch you play. You don't want to play today?